Morning, fellas. Welcome back to the Fine and Dandy podcast.
The podcast where two fellas catch up, sup up, and make up a few little beer along the way in 2023. And fitting with it being, 6th of January or something, 2023? Is it 6th?
Absolutely, boy.
We had, Andrew, you planned this episode, you come with a great idea what we're going to do today.
Plan is a very loose word there, like my stool, Dan. But with dry January, I thought, why not give the punters? There's 101 punters, by the way, thanks Dalmatians.
Thank you. Happy New Year and that, fellas.
Happy New Year. Feliz Navidad. Old Lang Syne.
Yeah.
Right. Dry January, a big deal.
Yeah.
People doing a lot of drinking, Dan, in December.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of eating in December. That's not do dry January, but still doing a lot of eating in December. I know I did. These are all non-alcoholic beers. This is a guide to non-alcoholic beers in your dry January, essentially.
Seeing as though you know that we're beer experts, well, who better to inform you on the beers that haven't got any stuff that makes beers good in them?
The alcohol, sadly, there's a couple of 0.0s, and there might be some like
0.1s,
0.02, so like that.
Someone's flaunting, someone's showing off with numbers and that. But, I mean, look, are you doing dry January?
Inadvertently, yes. Accidentally.
Yeah. I'm doing it, but I know I'm due to break it at 28th. Sorry about that.
28th is proper unfortunate time to break it. No offence.
Thing is, on New Year, and I'm sure we're going to get into resolutions, and I'm sure we're going to crack one of these.
I think we're filming a pod after this where we're having a bit to drink, by the way. We're breaking it on 6th.
Yeah. I think with me, like, why does it have to be New Year signifying?
This is right. We've got a
crack one open.
Oh, let me crack one open.
Shall we start? I think it's only fair.
Oh wait, can I just say why I'm? Oh no, go on. It's only
No,
fair.
you do it.
I chose these beers, Dan, because when you walk into a pub, you can access
Readily
these beers
available.
readily available. Not like I had a look online. It's like really independent breweries, like a Snake's Foreskin IPA, but 0.0%. It's like you're not going to get that.
It's all right, that one.
No, yeah, I'm loving the foreskins. Don't get me wrong. But basically, you can walk into any boozer. Ooh,
Sorry.
Have you turned her off?
No, sorry.
You can walk into any boozer and say, look, I want Heineken Zero, give it a wing, bit of Bluefit Dads, we're ready to go. And I think, Dan, it's only fitting we start with...
Becks Blue.
Because it was the original. Becks were like, why don't we... We're not beer with no beer in it.
Go check if that's recording. I'm not even taking piss. Let me watch it out.
I can see that white thing, bro.
It's on, bro!
Bro!
What do you mean? Morning, fellas, we're back. I'm on a joke. What are you saying about Becks Blue?
Becks Blue are the first in their field to say, we're making beer, but why don't we make not beer?
They were the pioneers of
Is the word I was
They
looking
were the
for.
pioneers of the no-alcoholic beer. And do you know why? Because normal
Becks Blue, bro.
Normal Becks tastes absolutely shite. So I thought, what have we got to lose?
Normal Becks is not the best, is it? I once had a manager that...
Is Becks still going?
Yeah, no Beck.
He's into Milan, isn't
Oh, it's... That's
he?
stanky.
No respect for anything.
Check us that, bruh. I know I need to stop. How many fucking beer battles we got?
Oh, sorry, we've got a new neon sign. Thank you.
Happy New Year to the neon sign. Welcome to the new year. Dan, for the podcast...
Is this 0.0 thingy then? Oh, we've got to rate these, man.
Alcohol free. So, yeah. I think this is 0. Or maybe I don't know, actually. Maybe just have a... This is really boring, but let me have a quick look. It doesn't say. It probably does say, but I ain't got time to read it right quick. Alcohol free.
No more than 0.05. That's a very small.
That's a very small amount. You can give this to
That's
anyone,
like
baby.
That's like if the chance of it being 100 quid, it might be 5 pence.
You know what I mean?
I think that's I'll take my chances.
So there's not a lot of alcohol in this.
5 and drive is fine with these. Are we doing rating packaging and all that?
No, I don't think we should do it because it just looks like a Becks.
Yeah, it's a Becks, but it's blue. And Becks, so what you want? We've got this nice flowers.
Yeah, feels good up the ass.
man.
Right, sorry.
They've not changed recipe, I can tell.
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. If you're at a pub and your mate says like, "Oh, hey, have a drink," and you're like, "Hey, no, guys, I might crash my car." Have a Becks Blue. It doesn't taste too bad.
I'm mad that my first beer in 2023 is a Becks Bloody Blue. And I won't have it any other way, man.
I am sorry to do that to you.
Do you know what? And this is a bit embarrassing. I think
He's got a real small cock.
No, everyone knew that. I think that my mum used to get Becks Blue back in the day when it was like back when I know everyone got smashed in field when 13. That, but you know what I mean. But on the right side of the law, when mum would be like, "Oh, I'll go from J2. I'll get some Becks Blue." Now.
Oh, really?
I think so because that's how they've been going a long time. Cause I think it's not normal Becks. But
Fuck off,
they haven't changed recipes. It just tastes like a loaf of bread, man.
You've got really big like wheat intolerance when it comes to Becks.
And beer, like, hang on, let me another go. It's nice, though.
Let him have another go, guys. Just bear in mind, if you listen on Spotify, Dan's just had another go.
Is it nice? Because it tastes like bread and I'm absolutely starving. Because one of my New Year's resolutions is
Yes.
stop being a fat twat.
You're doing well. I'll be honest with you.
Good.
Dan got changed in front of me earlier. Obviously, I was wanking. But that's by the by. It looks amazing at the minute. You obviously cut out, quote unquote, junk food.
So far, I could murder Max, man.
I've had no cravings, mate. I've also done the same as Dan. I've had no cravings for junk food.
No, not really. But yeah, I went for Nando's yesterday and it sat right heavy. It's actually not that bad, is it?
No, it's not that bad. You got a good topic of conversation earlier. Sorry, I want to go back to it. Why has it got to be new year, new me? Why has it all got to be a lot of pressure, a lot of failures on that area as well?
It is. You're right. And I saw this geezer on LinkedIn, sound lad, and he did this video about what it's basically don't make false promises and tell them New Year's resolution, then bin them off, which is obviously a point in itself. But what I'm saying is like, just don't try and do too much. Like, there's no point in being vegan.
Going to the gym 6 times a week, not having any fucking
all from
macros.
January. Like, why not just introduce it slow? Like, let's start with going to gym, then tackle
Fantastic,
your food.
love it.
But I've done all mine at once.
You see, Dad, I haven't.
Have you like them 6? Have you started like? Man, you starting one a month.
Well, the main thing I'm not starting, and I'm sorry to say this, I'm still paying membership, but I'm not going to gym at the minute. And let me tell you why, Dan. I'm cutting out bad food. I'm eating better. Yeah. I'm really focusing hard on work, and we're looking at a lot of fine dandy stuff. We've got a lot of stuff coming up, by the way. So this is 3 things I'm introducing in my life. I don't think my schedule could take another gym thing. And like, if I'm good at gym, I'll be like, I'm not doing that fine dandy. I'm not doing that for work.
Yeah.
There's too much going on in my mind.
So focus on right things.
Maybe one a month is a fantastic idea. I'm gonna slowly add things, and I'll start going back to gym. But I'm having a shit over there, and I thought, I'm 27 now. I don't think I'll ever be a muscly man.
No, it's gone past point.
It's gone past. I used to draw pictures when I was younger of muscly men, right? And I used to think like, I'm gonna probably look like that. When I'm like, 25 is massive than that.
How big were they? That big?
Yeah, absolutely tiny blokes. It's all fit me go at the same time. That's a different story. But I've come to the realisation I don't think I'm ever going to be stacked. So maybe I need to change my thing and be like, by the end of this year, I'd like to run a marathon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's.
Are you going to pin that to yourself? Full or half?
See,
you just a half.
We did a half, didn't we? But I think I want to do a full, damn. But also, I'm not putting too much pressure on that. I want to do it. It might be this year. Hopefully, it is, but it might not be.
All right, and so why don't you do a half? And I'm not there because don't forget, tuning in about probably like Santa's Bad Elf Summit like 2 years ago. The reason you got through that, and I'm going to blow me on trumpet, is because I were there to motivate you. So why don't you just go and do it when you send this no drama, it's just a steady half marathon Leeds or something.
As in like a
yeah, buy it, do it. Yeah.
I'd love to do
just
that.
Just prove to send it because I think marathon's a full commitment.
Yeah,
and it is, and our half marathon is still proper hard. You know what I mean?
Dan, and I'll say this one 2023.
Nice as
best bit. I'm smashed by the way. You are the most motivational person I've ever met. When you're in your zone, you got
when I'm in the old Kenny Loggins danger zone.
Yeah, you are like we were doing a half marathon. If you not watched the episode, we're doing a half marathon, and Dan were going up a hill, coming back down the hill, getting me, and then we're going back up together. Like, I don't know how the fuck you did it because you were running, but you weren't really running at that point.
Really, I'd done like odd lockdown 5k.
Yeah, exactly.
It's mind over matter, and you can put your mind to it. You can do it. Just like we put mind to it, we got 100 subscribers.
101, baby.
Thing is, people, you probably take a piss. Well, no one's taking a piss and no one's watched it, but 100 subs, all you're doing, like, buzzing with. See you later.
Honest. Well, we're actually, let you behind curtain one more time, first time 2023. Our goal for the end of 2022 was to get 100 subs.
Yeah.
And we got 100 on January the 1st when I was having a shit. I'm constantly shitting. When I was having a shit, I text you 100 subs.
Yeah, we did.
And you were like, as if we've actually
That's
done
good
that.
enough for me.
It's...
And now I've got 101. We haven't done it, man. Honestly, cheers wherever you are.
I can read the name.
You must still have dust on Instagram account like that's one for me.
We by the end of this year, we're hoping for 2,000. I've said it. I've put it. 1,000. Yeah. I mean, I'd be buzzing with it. I'd be 102. I'd be absolutely buzzing.
I'd be fine.
But I would love 2,000, man. I would. Because you start getting paid at 1,000, and we can start investing more time.
Absolutely. We've got some big plans, but New Year's resolutions.
Some amazing things, by the way.
And we mean it this time. We have got big announcements. Getting a bit delayed, a bit worth it when it comes out. What about announcement?
Well, you know what I think as well? 2023 a fine dandy goal, which would be quite good. Not a massive scale. 4 bottles. We could brew his own beer.
Yeah.
4 bottles.
I'm on board with that.
4 bottles.
That's what it's 4 bottles.
They brew their own beer in prison. So if we can't do it, it fucking bans
Tim T said literally a year ago.
Tim T fucking wine is fucking toilet bowl.
Safe the old 20 film.
True.
You know what I mean? So what do if New Year's resolution do? Just skip back to old fan rates where we just say what it is. No,
yeah, they're not going on the shelf.
Do you know what? Crazy. Quiet and simple. Could we recommend this? Yes or no? I think that works.
So does it get the fine and dandy stamp of approval?
Is this getting stamped?
Yeah, it's fine. If you ever...
It still blows you though, I'm like...
Tell you what, Dan. One time I went out with you and Cheese. You two were getting smashed. I only drank alcohol-free beers, didn't I? I don't know what was going on with me at that point. No,
You were driving, I think.
I was driving. Oh, were. I maybe had one alcohol, but whatever. You were playing darts and that. Best night of my life.
Oh, chess.
Yeah, chestnut on that. I were alcohol-free. I think that night I was drinking... Heineken Zero. So we'll get onto that later, but... You can have a good time on non-alcoholic beer, is what I'm saying.
Well, your case study's that, and mine, which we said very recently, is Prague. And I'm surprised how many different ones had in Prague. I had a good night. For me, I think it's the social aspect. Like, just doing that and grabbing a swig. Like, I don't actually need a drink of that, but it's just nice to have a beer and go like that, isn't it?
And it's nice, but it's like... I wish... You know one thing I would like? It is quite subtle on packaging. But I think if I'm not drinking, and I don't want people to know I'm not drinking... I don't like the question, basically. You know, I'm not drinking, like, oh, why are you not drinking? I don't like that question. If I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking. Fucking sucks.
You mean you want it to be more subtle?
Maybe a bit more subtle, but they've obviously got
like Becks, light blue.
They've got to do something to make it like, this is obviously non-alcoholic.
I don't know, I think that's sort of enough in it, but also I think this could just be a complete load of bollocks, but isn't it like being a bit more acceptable to just like not have a drink and just do what you want?
I'll be
honest. I think if I like 21 again, I'm like,
yeah.
What are you doing, you know? But like, I don't care now.
I'll be honest on the podcast.
For once. I find social situations regarding drink sometimes difficult if I'm not drinking. Yeah. I tell
this is the thing.
The thing with that is, I think I've said this before again. My trick has been, if I'm driving somewhere I don't want to drink, obviously when you drive you can only have a pint. So I like to have that pint, the proper one, and then I move on to non-alcoholics, and because you've still got... Obviously, I'm lightweight. You still got a bit of a buzz, or your brain's thinking, "Oh, I'm getting smashed here."
Placebes.
You just want like,
You get a bit pissed.
No, but you.
But like in your mind, you get a bit pissed. Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. I've probably tricked my brain that into like setting it off to think, "Oh, there's more coming." And it is coming, but it's just not got the alcohol in it.
So you have your first pint, alcoholic, and then we'll go on to bed.
I have done.
What? What do you usually move on to? Anything they've got?
I think minis, whatever they've got in it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't really want them to replace the full selection with... You just start non-alcoholic love. Like,
no, yeah.
But, yeah.
Crack up at the next one, Dan. I'll let you choose. And I'm going to pose a question to you. Do you think there'll be a point in your life where you ever give up booze forever?
Get grab a Peroni, fella. Sorry, I will get back to that. Peroni, you said about you want it to be subtle. Apart from them two massive zeros on front, like knockers.
Yeah, it's subtle.
Subtle? I mean, I won't be able to tell.
That's subtle.
If I was like, whoa, get about
you wouldn't have a clue.
If I held it like that.
No. If I put it completely in my ass and ingested that way, then you have a clue.
This one's got true 0-0. What
is
what
nothing.
Your question, Andy?
Do you think there's going to be a time in your life where you ever fully give up alcohol?
No.
I don't.
I hope I'm saying with less, I don't know, but it's just nice everything that comes with it, but I think it's knowing your limits as well. When I smash my teeth out, a bit of a...
And here's the one thing about Dan Nestor. Doesn't suffer.
Go on, just keep talking.
Doesn't suffer with hangovers.
No, I don't.
I don't believe you've ever had one.
I think I've started to suffer from that odd one or two, but like it's more just wake up with a banging idea. But like it go, if I saw it on out, it goes. Sorry for the short interval, fellas. Andy knocked the microphone equipment while I was setting up, and it took a Mr. Tumble, and the microphone splitter has broke, so I can hear his pot crackling in my ears.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I can only hear pot crackling now, but it's fine, man.
Is it actually?
Yeah, we'll be alright, man. Right, we're moving on to Peroni Zero.
Is that good for you?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's not fine.
It's dandy. Right, Peroni Zero. As Dan said, very subtle packaging. No one's not going to know you're not having a drink, even though you can go out and have a drink, so fine.
Ooh. Compared to Becks has a bit more mucky beer taste.
I'll be honest with you. Peroni's not as good.
No, it's not. It's more Hovis. That's more sweet, isn't it?
All you can think about is bread every day.
I'm a proper...
You're fucking meat and 2 veg, bread and 2 slags.
That's more like a WKD.
It just don't taste as much, this, I'll be honest. Sorry, Peroni, if you are listening, but there's not much going on with
Would I recommend it? Would you recommend that? I'm going to be honest with you.
No. I'd have one, don't get me wrong.
I'd have one, but it tastes more like a J2O. I'm not even taking a piss.
No, it's just a fizzy apple ties, maybe, but no apple.
I think it's very fruity.
I've
said everything. So, no, genuinely, it's more... That was beer, but just like...
This is just a soft drink.
A bit of bread.
Soft drink.
If that was a small tea cake, that's a full fucking loaf. You know what I mean?
You and bread, man.
So, I think interesting about non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah, please.
And this is only coming from me, my obsession with Formula 1 that no one cares about. I think it's interesting that, like cig advertisements back in the day are massive, like cigarette things and whatnot, and alcohol, like it used to be sponsored by like Foster's Grand Prix and stuff. And obviously the ruled out they can't advertise cigs and can't advertise booze. Most of these will probably exist not because they want to case that market, because it's not the biggest. It's all a marketing exercise. Because now it's a Heineken 0-0 Grand Prix. Because that's fine. Guinness clear. No one wants.
Oh, I should have got a Guinness non-alcoholic because you like Guinness, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just pure marketing, isn't it? It's all a fiddle. This
everything's been fiddling with me since
Mick Garvey be proud because it's all behind. You know,
he's behind a golden flip.
All backhanders this.
So would you ever? You wouldn't consider going non-alcoholic for full time, but maybe would you consider not drinking sometimes, having some of these? I think it's mainly for me that because I don't like waking up with a hangover. So yeah, I've said something I can't say there. We're about to cut it out. I wouldn't recommend that.
Would you agree though? It's a bit more sweeter. Like that, were a bit more gristly tasting. This is a bit sweeter.
So let's move on to New Year's resolutions then.
Let's go there.
What have you got? What are you doing? And what are you doing to achieve them?
Not to go against what I said earlier about don't say stuff that if you can't promise it. I did launch a few. I set off with a few.
How many have you got?
I'm doing 20 sit-ups and 20 push-ups every day.
Are you really?
Yeah, and I've done that so far. So which pains me because when I have to leave until before bed, I'll get in bed sweating like a bastard. I want to do 20 sit-ups, 20 push-ups every day. My main one, I get resolutions that way. That I did do no tea and coffee, which is a lot. Mainly, like, obviously, when you work a desk job and that, you're just constantly drinking tea for social. Is it tea in an office is like a beer or a fag on a night out? I'm not taking a piss.
That's hilarious.
It's just like get a coffee. You get a tea. It's like I don't want one, but let's go get one, man. So I was
do you
gonna
go to like a different area to make it? Yeah, that? It's like, like a smoking area.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So I was gonna cut them out, but mainly because obviously there's a common theme with my new teeth that I mentioned them. I just don't want yellow gnashes.
No.
And I don't want yellow gnashes and coffee breath and that. I think... to go behind the work sign curtain, they've got them coffee machines. Oh my God, you posh bastard. They've got them coffee machines where you can pick stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I were having... Well, when they first got them, I used to cane like 5 or 6 a day. And in it, it's got like... Well, you'll know from cafe. But you know, like the milk, because it's got... For them, no, it's like a... It's a bit like intermediate. It's not like a Lavazza like little putty pudding. It's like a bit of mini industrial size one.
Yeah.
And it takes coffee beans, milk, like powder milk, and chocolate powder if you want like a mocha or hot chocolate. And if you actually look, because if it runs out, you have to fill it back up. So there's all bags on that sink. It always lands on me to fill up milk, hot chocolate or something. You fill that milk topping up. It's just like white rocks into it.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
You can see it as you pour it in. It's like one grain is white, one grain is see-through for sugar. And it is mad. So I looked it up how many calories are in these. They were like 30 odd grams of sugar, like a can of Coke of sugar.
Fuck off.
I might have got a bit wrong, but it's proper bad for you. And I just thought,
bad.
I don't need them. So then I weaned it down to 2 a day, then 1 a day. I just thought, I'm sacking it off. But...
So you've sat coffees off, is that complete?
Sat coffees off, and I didn't have a cup of tea for like 4 days without getting bad headaches now. But
is
I'm back
that
on
the
teas.
withdrawals?
No, it's not. But I'm back. I had my first 3 teas today. I don't piss. It didn't really work.
You chain-teed?
I know. No, because I just thought you can't cut like every little bit of dry. And a cup of tea's like go to your grandma's, get a cup of tea in that, man. What would I say? I'll have a water?
No, that's the thing. You can't go too heavy. So one of them's already broken.
I'm not doing any posh coffees at work. I might have I like just standard, like that shitty.
You like coffee?
Shitty coffee. I like that, me. So I might get on them, but I don't drink it too much. But I did that. And my main one, which is working for me so far, and ask anyone that's spent a bit of time making it at work, as others have been, I'm just not being negative anymore.
This is very interesting. I'd like to dive heavily into this.
And I like to think that I've stuck to it, but I'm just really trying not to be.
Even if you have said something negative, you've kind of gone back on it.
I've apologised, taken it back.
You've apologised?
I can say, like, I slagged Avatar 2 off today. I've not even
seen it.
I've not even seen it, but I slagged it off. But that's an opinion based upon me seeing Avatar 1. Talking about a film...
I think you quite like Avatar 1.
Shit, I've seen it, shy. Fraser's 12th birthday, and film was shit at all. No, but like, I think having opinion about that's not being negative. I mean, in terms of generally being like, oh, and I can't be arsed and this, and also just like, we all like look at stuff and it's easy to be like, oh, what a prick and what's he doing? It's just like,
Yeah.
no, like it don't matter to me. Like, just I didn't really do that often anyway, but I'm just not being negative because it actually saps your energy.
It makes you a negative person. Like your whole aura is negative.
Yeah, and then you make other people negative. It's
Exactly.
just like it's like a compound circle, vicious effect to everything.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. I mean, you know that. Not this one, but they always talk about. So at least like see it Diary CEO like that. But all the successful people always saying like surround yourself by good people and that. If you surround yourself by people who are always negative, it makes you negative. It just
no, it actually does work.
And like when I'm around you and you're in a very good mood, I'm just like, wow, I'm buzzed up now. I'm buzzed up. Like, that's how it works. You feed off people's energies, don't you?
No, it's absolutely true. So just back, and I've noticed at work. I've been more positive. People around me have been more like I've been warning them like, come on, that's being negative. It's just.
Have you really? That's proper sound, man.
I think if you can just stop being a miserable bastard each day, because if you. Without being like a advertisement throw,
just I thought you said Avatar again. Well, leave him alone, man. It's took years.
But like, we've got it decent, haven't we? Let's face it.
This is the thing.
Like that thing.
I'd like to discuss that as well.
Go on, tell me. It's like if you've got this of you, this is you better than like 95%.
Oh yeah. But I like to try and when I'm like feeling maybe upset or pissed off about something, I'm like, did I tell you about? I think I said this to you. If it don't matter, if it's not going to matter in 3 years, 5 minutes, don't spend more than 5 minutes thinking about it.
Yeah, you have
and
to
just let stuff go. And I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to be more positive myself, Dan. And I'm just trying to be a bit more like you. That's nice.
Well, you had one rough day, which was like 2nd and 3rd January or something. But after that, you've been pretty. Well, you were ill for it, so that's fine. But you've been pretty. Yeah. You've been sound, haven't you?
I'm feeling.
And
good.
you put me up because I weren't negative on way home when I rang you. I was just a bit down in dumps.
You had a hard day at work.
Yeah. Stressful, things going on and that, and then you perk me up, and again you perk me up, and that's how it works, isn't it?
And this is
you still get this bullshit where you're like,
well, you know what? I'm not recapping you. One thing I'll say about non-alcoholic beers, I think they're more fizzy than alcoholic beers. Like that's made me burp like there's no tomorrow, man.
Speaking of tomorrow, what are you doing? I'm only messing. What's your New Year's resolutions?
Good mess.
What are yours?
I'm kind of making a new one right now because you just said that. Okay. I don't want to be negative anymore.
No.
Naturally, I feel like I can be negative quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to.
It's easy to be negative.
So easy to be pissed off. But realistically, we've got a house over his heads. We're not like we're not rich.
We've got a cheer sign.
We're not struggling fucking like to buy food and shit, man. So fuck me. I'm happy. I'm just trying to be more happy this year. That's what I want. That's my main goal.
Because life is too short, and you didn't know when your last trip round sun is, do you? Or your last Christmas.
Sup up, baby.
They're too fizzy.
You didn't have to drink them all. No, I'll call it the rules. You don't have to drink them all.
Right, that's fine.
What would you like to open next, my boy?
That's your choice.
I'm going to go Moretti.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the two big hitters till last.
Yeah.
Grab me a couple of Morettis, please, Dan. Right, another one of my New Year's resolutions. Not had any fast food.
I am, yeah.
2023.
Just being generally healthier.
Yeah, generally healthier. What else am I doing? Obviously, not vaping. I was
about to say, actually, thanks for reminding me. Are you fully quitting vapes,
Yeah.
Like done?
This is... No, yeah.
Because your vape rules, what? You can only vape when you see me. Andy, it was like, up in my curtains, Andy, they're like, hey, Bob.
No, everyone's here. Cheers, bruh. Oh, Moretti.
They're not making that up. That.
Moretti Zero. First time fineanddandy are trying you. Good luck.
That does this. And this oat like it. It does that soap, man.
Right. That's the first one that is fucking disgusting.
That don't even slightly taste like beer.
That probably tastes like I've walked to the Lush and gone, can I have that soap? Thank you.
That tastes like Parma Violets.
Not even a good kind, though. It tastes like Parma Violets been on the floor and someone's fucking just shit on them.
You know, like orange juice made from oranges and apple juice made from apples. This is made from like pom puree, like bathroom stuff.
Yeah. It probably tastes like perfumed poo.
That is not nice. It's pure perfume, and it's flat but heavy as a pancake.
But the normal Moretti, Dan, gorge.
Yeah, but like, so Becks tastes like Becks, shit for
shit.
shit.
The proper fizziest food.
Maybe that's it, shit for shit with Becks.
No, Becks were alright.
No, I mean, Becks taste shit in real life, so that, by comparison, that tastes shit, but it tastes nice. Peroni were too sweet, but you could tell they're going for beer. That, honestly, if I blind tasted that, I couldn't tell you that was aiming to be a beer.
I think I took you to Haribo factory for a full tour.
Come with it. It's near you, to be fair.
That works, it.
Yeah, I know.
This is not one that I'm going to be drinking a lot of, I'll be honest, Dan.
One last week. Can we recommend this beer? No.
No.
It's very nice.
No. Hold on. No, I can't.
You thought you got a hint of mango, didn't you?
I thought I had some chutney in my gob. I went to India. I've had a cobra in my hand.
Put that over there.
That is proper not nice.
Put that over there as well.
Moretti, you've effed up there, bros.
I'm obviously going to go Heine next. Can I say I liked what you were saying. You said this on phone. You got tunnel vision. You're looking forward. There's no looking back. I love that. So I only want to look back once, and it's not looking back. It's more about every time. And I think did I tell you about this? New Year's Eve, no matter anyone else, I just find it rate sad. Like, proper sad for no reason.
Alright.
Like, I've not got any reasons to be sad, but I don't know, it's because the stamping it as it's the end of something, the end of a chapter. I don't really like stuff ending, so it's like...
Okay, yeah, I get you.
I make sentimental about memories, just like, I've collected all these...
You've not deleted a text or a fucking...
I'm not that sad, but do you know what I mean? Like, I've collected... You're sealing off 2022, no more new memories can be out like that. And then, honestly, I get this bad, like, anxiety and chest, like, tight chest. And because I didn't do much for New Year's Eve, I just stayed in my last because she was going away the next day. So, like, it's probably one of the first New Year since I've boozed that I've not been, like...
Smashed.
Going out, apart from COVID, but, like, going out and got smashed or been sociable.
Yeah.
It was just, like, quite sad on its own anyway, do you know what I mean?
Did you see it in? Sorry, continue your story.
Yeah, we did. We were just watching Netflix and turned it on for 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, right, it's a bit.
Yeah.
But... So I spent all night like, oh, everyone's having this good time. Like, everyone's spending time with their friends and family, and I'm slagging I'm stuck with this twat. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, I get phone with it. Everyone's like having a good time and that. But then also everyone's waiting for this big new year.
Yeah.
And honestly, that like build up to the clock, the 12 o'clock, it's awful. Like, we turned news like 5 minutes ago, and I actually could have just like...
You've had cold sweats
I'm
in that?
joking up now. I could have burst into tears. It just proper gets me down, right? And we watched it, saw it in, 12 o'clock come, gone.
Really?
Yeah, gone. I'm not even like, not taking piss that happened, gone. I'm like...
That's like a weird thing of like summer ending. You don't like stuff ending at all.
No, and once it had gone, and like everyone's night had been centred around this magical build up to the midnight, and it went. I was like, I'm fine now. It's done. It's a new day. Like, I'm done, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
It's first time maybe because, like I said, I've been able to concentrate on that feeling. But I suppose when you usually like at pub or
it's like you're blinking. It's like 11:59. You're like,
yeah, but also excited because we'd be there like saying Old Man's Eye and stuff.
Yeah.
But because I weren't, I could focus on what I actually. I'm like, what's up with you, man? You should like get over it, genuine. I'm like, don't speak to me, I'm gonna cry. And then it literally turned to, oh, that's fine. I can go to bed now.
I think.
Sorry, that was long-winded, but
no,
I need to get off my chest like it did.
I think that's true. I think it's horrible something coming to an end, but then you've got to think flip side. You're having a new beginning to 2023. You've got loads of stuff to look forward to. That's how I kind of try and look at that.
Yeah, I'm back in now. It's January. You know, no one likes these. Yeah, sorry,
bro. No
one likes these first 3 months. I should get away, man. And by the way, Heineken, you really gone fucky 0% this.
I'm sorry. That's a nice drink. Is that nice than Heineken not zero?
It doesn't taste too much.
When I was looking into buying these, I you'll see on the notepad, I was going to get Peroni Zero, and I think that'd be a real nice one to try.
Them are obscure ones, like Guinness, like Corona.
Like Erdinger.
Like Bark.
Like Urban Din.
I might have had them in Prague.
Oh, really?
Oh, I mean, that's because I was smashed like
yeah.
No, I'm pissed.
This is the thing.
Is it placebo?
There's a placebo effect going on. I've got a beer in my hand. I'm getting more open and more...
You can't drive home.
There's no chance I'm putting my hand behind that wheel. Hand, head, body. All my body goes behind the wheel.
Blood.
That's how I drive. No, but I think Heineken, looking at... Oh no, Becks were the goats because they rolled it out. But I think Heineken Zero is the go-to for anybody now.
I think Heineken's maybe like... Go on. Go beer.
Maybe Becks with Ronaldo, Heineken's Messi.
Have you had a Stella? No.
No.
I've had a Stella Zero and they're alright.
I didn't even know they did them, man.
Yeah.
There's every big company doing that.
Yeah, well, like I said, I went to Prague and every single bar I went to cost me antibiotics, cost me teeth, but then they ended up falling out.
Yeah, that's just a nightmare.
Well, they had one, didn't they, so?
Looking well, by the way, the teeth, man.
Nah, but I didn't... I've only been drunk like 3 times doing that. Every time I like rub my teeth.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm like 2 minutes long.
I don't know if this is a New Year's resolution. I was just thinking there because I paid you a compliment. I was like, maybe I need to start paying people more compliments. Stop being such a cunt. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a cunt in 2023 to anybody at all.
No one deserves it. And if someone is being one of them, don't really, like, unless they're being it directly to me, just do your own thing, but I'm not crossing paths with you, so just stop what you're doing. But
and there's that thing as well, that famous thing like cutting negative people out of your life and stuff.
Yeah.
But we need to do a podcast together, so I can't do that.
I'll never see you guys again.
But like, I don't think I have negative people in my life. I think I'm the negative person in people's lives.
Yeah, if me and you put conscious effort in, who knows what'll happen? You know what I mean?
And I'm excited. You just said earlier, by the way, no one likes January, February, March, whatever. We've got a lot to look for. I'm quite excited for January, February, March.
I am now. Got a lot to do, not much time to execute.
Not much time, man. We need to get proper planning. But yeah, Heineken Zero, almost 10 out of 10, I would say. This is Andy's Fine and Dandy recommendation. If you're going out to get absolutely sober as fuck.
Ding wing wing.
Oh shit, baby, I forgot about Erdingy Wingy.
Shall we? I think we should try Erdinger. While thing is,
we could do side by side. Yeah, Erdinger Heine. Yeah.
Shall we just crack it up and take it to this drink bottle instead of putting it in a glass?
Yeah, fuck the glass.
Because it's not fair to have these and put it in a pube-filled glass.
No, it's not.
Erdinger, you've gone. We are blue.
No, but if it didn't say alcohol free there, I'd just think that's
alcohol free.
Ooh,
you just think it was like
a new brand of herbs.
Why have they settled on blue for Zero? Is it like water or something?
Who knows, man? I think it's a bit of blue if it does like porn.
Becks went blue, didn't they? Sorry about Becks blue. maybe Becks blue. Wait, everyone else said blue.
Yeah, everyone's like, I'm getting Becks know they're doing it.
I'll let you not try that because I've smashed the glass. But what do you think?
I'm going to give it a try. It wouldn't be fine and dandy if we didn't have one of these on, because we really do like this brand of beer.
I love it. How big is that bottle? They prank me these bottles. It's probably the same size as that by volume.
About 500 ml, that, surely.
Massive, man. Flared.
500 ml?
Okay. Honest fit. No.
The worst by far.
That's nice as fuck.
Oh no!
Oh no! It tastes like
shit and piss.
I'm not a DIY bloke myself, but when I've been helping my dad and he's been on that saw thing and it makes all like wood chippings and all, it smells like warm sawed off wood.
That's proper not nice, man. Come on, have a proper. Keep it in your gob for a bit.
Very wheaty.
So can I just try Heineken now to see what happens?
I like that, mate. I know it's a loaf of bread.
No cap. If you ever drink Heineken, it's like drinking genuinely straight out of tap, just water. Like there's nothing to it at all. That's got a lot of flavour and like, you know what I mean?
I think that's look at lamination. I think that's nice, mate.
I think it's.
Yeah, but don't forget, Erdinger is like a wheaty beer.
That's true. I'm just slagging it.
Your experience is to be worse like that.
I am, yeah.
Fine and Dandy. Dan from Fine and Dandy can recommend Erdinger. That's nice. That.
Andy from Fine and Dandy recommends Heineken Zero.
Alternatively, don't serve it. Ask for tap water.
Yeah. Are we done?
I didn't mean to wrap it up like that.
You wrapped your Becks, didn't we? I was like, okay, baby.
All right, so to look forward, we can look back on this in 2023. We're going to be stay negative, stay positive, stay happy, just look after your body a bit.
Yes.
And what else are we going to do?
As in goals?
Just
or like personal, like for us. What did you say there? Sorry, I was laughing at that.
I'm pissed. We're just going to be more positive.
Yeah.
More happy. Yeah. Pay people compliments. Smile more. Don't let us forget you down and just.
This is a negative one, I think. Is it though? Tell me after. I want to. Two things. I want to work harder on things that I'm passionate about, but I also want to work smarter, not harder, on things that I'm passionate about. That's a bit of a.
You want to beeline straight to success.
I don't want to beeline.
No, you don't want to waste time. You want to be putting the right energy.
I want to put my time and energy into things that are going to be giving me time and energy back.
Yeah, I agree.
And like reward, basically. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I can testament to that. Oh, yours comes out that end.
Yours comes out that end.
Oh.
It's gassy as fuck, that alcoholic beer. Let's wrap it up and slap it up, Dan.
Right.
He's been fine. I've been dandy. We've not been drinking beer, but we're both fucking smashed.
And I don't think we're going to be releasing any more beer tiers this month because one, it's dry January. Two, like I said, we actually teased it for a while. We've got a big announcement coming, but we've got a lot of planning to do in not much time. We sort of left it a bit late, so you'll find out very soon. But
there'll be some clips, man. We'll do some clips.
We'll do some clips. We'll do maybe a normal episode or something like. Something like would you rather?
Do would you rather and jam me? No cap.
Oh, I might take off to edit me.